Hello, wow, this is Maniac Tim with Maniac Sports. How's it going? Man, we're all up. The combine's going on. Everything's going. The off season is in full swing right now. You got teams trying to sign their own free agents and stuff like that. Uh, and of course, getting a look at um, the draft class. Uh, you know, hey, there's a lot of stuff going on right now, and it's just it's just a good time to start preparing your team, I guess. If you look at it, and of course, one of the big questions is what are the Lions going to do with if they go ahead and they re-sign Jared Goff for big money. Then you still got Hendon Hooker in the waiting. I think that Hendon Hooker is going to be a good quarterback, maybe even a great quarterback. If anybody who knows me, I'm for giving the chance to who's going to get the job done best. Who gives us the best chance to get us to back into the playoffs, into a run for that Super Bowl? Is it Jared Goff? Is it Hendon Hooker? Is it somebody that we haven't even signed yet? Now, the chances of us signing in the uh, anybody in the draft, as far as a different quarterback, it's no. Yeah, and I'm not saying take. I'm not by any means saying take Jared Goff and set him down and put Hendon Hooker in, but I'm just saying that if for some reason Jared Goff has a bad season, goes regresses, then you gotta look at that. That's what I'm saying. Do I want to be tied up many years if with Jared Goff? Um, I think we gotta give him at least one more year and see exactly what he does. That's my opinion. Um, I don't want to get stuck in a situation where we overpay a guy, then we regret overpaying a guy. And that's what we have seen in the past. You know, uh, I hope everybody's having a good day. Of course, this is Maniac Tim from Maniac Sports. Um, but if Goff comes out and does what he did the last couple years, and just keeps us towards keeps us growing towards that winning streak, man, you gotta give him all the power and everything, all the support behind him too. So that's where I stand. Uh, but yeah, unfortunately, I have not been watching the combine too much. I watched a little bit of it today. Um, on Good Morning Football. I'm going to try to catch up some on some of the stuff tonight when I get home from work. But hey, what have you guys seen out there? And shoot, thinking in Vontae Sweat, man, that's a big guy, but man, I'll tell you, he sure had that good 40. The third Vontae Sweat, the third fastest 40, for a guy over 300 pounds. Ah, man, that guy can run. That guy can run, that's for sure. Uh, uh, so I did see a little bit, but I want to thank you guys for coming in and watching. I am going to try. Hope my schedule gets a bit better, and I'm going to try to come in and have more shows. I know I've been saying that for a while, but any questions? What are you guys feeling as far as the combine? Anybody you guys really want to see that you feel is should go ahead and the Lions should pick up? And I didn't read the whole article. I was reading on or I was seeing on one of the Facebook groups and I can't even remember. Can't even tell you the name of the guy, but yeah, and I believe it, I'm not saying this, you know, uh, you know, somebody was saying, oh, let St. Brown walk. I'm not saying that by any means. Uh, St. Brown has been one of the reasons the Lions have turned around. Definitely not the only reason. You know, there's camaraderie in between him and Goff. You know, Goff does know he's dependable. I think we gotta keep him. I know there may be other people that are faster, maybe better that you might, but you gotta go with what's best for this team and what's best for getting the wins. And one thing about St. Brown is he's been that guy that could come up and uh could deliver that win. Could go ahead and when you need it. I mean, yeah, there's been times when the Lions have threw to him and fell short, but St. Brown has been dependable, throughout his career. Uh, and I do think that he deserves to be paid. I want to see him. I want to see him remain a Lion. I want to see him remain our number one receiver. However, I do want to see Jameson Williams pick up and actually challenge St. Brown for that number one receiver. Because that's why you got Jameson Williams there. Because you wanted him to be that go to guy. Okay. So, I do want to see, and I just want to see better play. Josh Reynolds, if do what you can to keep him. If we cannot keep him, then there are other players out there, but out there. But now is the time when you gotta decide who you're gonna keep, who you're gonna bring in. You know, and besides who we keep is gonna depend on who we get in the draft too. You know, although I definitely want to see them go to go defense on draft. Uh, I think that's what we need. We need. I want to see either an edge rusher or, of course, a cornerback. Uh, because I think that's what we need. Why we need shutdown corners. That's what we need. We get shutdown corners. We get another edge rusher in. Either via free agency or the draft. Either one, fine with me. As long as they're able to do the job and get it done. Hey, but so is there any standout players that you guys have seen in the draft, or in the combine so far? Uh, and I don't know what. Yeah, I do know some of the people's thoughts on golf, not everybody's. As far as in titanium, I mean, believe me, I don't want to be the one that says, okay, let's throw this guy to the curb because uh, he did great. He did great. You know, Lions went the furthest they have since they had to run and shoot. And and one of the things that the Lions did this year, which was different than, the last time they made it to the NFC Championship game, is they, um, one quarterback did it the whole way through. Where last time you started out with Ronnie P, you had Andrew Werewitz for a short while, which got both of those got hurt, and then Eric Kramer went ahead and finished up the season because all your quarterbacks were getting hurt. Uh, the thing that's been remarkable with Jared Goff is his ability, his endurance. You know, not getting hurt. Now, a lot of that you got to credit to the offensive line that has protected for Jared Goff too. But it's you know so keeping that offensive line intact and in makes makes a difference. Definitely makes a difference for what's going to go on. Um, but hey, uh, so there's different there's we want to get we do need to get people whose speed is up their strength. Uh, I do really want to see what I want to see what Hendon Hooker can do. I do. But not at the cost of what at costing the game or the season. See that's a really bad part about having a backup quarterback that has the potential of being a starting quarterback is what we got with Hendon Hooker. Because he's kind of like where Aaron Rodgers was waiting in the wing when Brett Favre was there. Or a possibility. He's kind of like when where Steve Young was waiting for for 49ers to be done with Joe Montana. There's you have a quarterback that has got the job done, but then you got the and which is a good thing for the Lions to have is a quarterback that in case Goff goes down, a quarterback in case Goff goes down, somebody that can go ahead and step right in and take his place. These are definitely two different styles of quarterbacks. Though, but yeah, and and also having that young rookie that could possibly, if because there will be at some point, we will lose Goff at some point. Unless the Lions give him a big enough contract where he's going to finish out his career here. Now, hey, would I like to see the Detroit Lions go ahead and Goff win a couple of Super Bowls here with the Lions? Hell yeah. Uh, if he can get that job done, you know, definitely. But we're going to see what goes on. Um, so what do you know? Oh boy. Yeah, and I'm sorry. I should have really been a bit more prepared with some of this stuff too. You know, but I will do a show later on. I'll do a show sometime this weekend for sure. Uh, and get some of these stats down. You have, this combine is going on, and get to see who exactly I want to see them get. But so what's everybody feeling out there? What's your guys' vibes? Uh, you know, I of course want to see the Detroit Lions win. Of course I want to see them win one Super Bowl, but I want to see them win. Of course you gotta go ahead and make it to the Super Bowl, but make it to the Super Bowl and win it, and then then win three. That would be awesome. I shoot high. I don't shoot for just um one and done. You know, I want to see the Lions go ahead and be this true competitive, competitiveness. Um, Compete year after year for winning the NFC North, being the run for being that Super Bowl team, and actually believing, achieving, receiving. Basically, you believe, you achieve, you achieve, then you can receive your dreams. And I do think they have built it the right way. Uh, so it's bringing it on through the draft, bring the people in here, taking it to that extra level. Because hey, as we seen last year, Green Bay is not just sitting on the sidelines. Their Jordan Love came into his own uh, at the end of the year. You know, Packers, they learned how. I don't know exactly what and then you still got the Vikings who can be scary at times, either both ways. Scary. They can be scary bad, or they can be very scary good. Um, you got them, and you also got the Bears that have, you know, they don't know what they're going to do with Justin Fields, but then you can go ahead and uh, get rid of Justin Fields, and they get more draft picks for him, and you also get, where they're going to be able to sign that stuff quarterback this year too. So, or they could keep Justin Fields and just build around him. But if they did trade Justin Fields, then you get quarterback on a rookie deal. Give you more money to go ahead and put people around you. So the NFC North is actually a hotbed of teams trying to go ahead and get better, because these teams around us are doing their best to freaking get better. I mean, and of course, and then you got the 49ers. 49ers, you know, came real close. You think the Lions came like 3 points away from, well, actually, it would have been because we lost by 3 points, but we came 4 points from scoring 4 points from going to the Super Bowl. If any one of those things would have went different, uh, Lions could have made it to the Super Bowl. But 49ers ain't gonna go away. 49ers, you know. So hey, and then you got Dallas. Who knows? Dallas is still freaking, trying to get to that get over the hump. Right now you got a coach that knows how to win in the regular season, but has not figured out, as far as the Dallas Cowboys, coach and players, they have not figured out how to win in the postseason. But once they figure out how to win in the postseason, man, it's, who knows what they could bring to the table next year, you know? So it's so hard to get to where we were last year, even, you know? But I think this regime gives us a best chance to uh get to where we were, you know. And I'll tell you what, one of the things that really, really ticks me off right now, and yeah, I'm gonna bring out the maniac in me right now, because one of the things that really picks me up, or really ticks me off, is you're having a lot of people that saying it's a one and done deal. It's like, oh yeah, we brought Brad Holmes brought these people in, and they changed the culture of Detroit. So if of the Detroit Lions. So if you actually change the culture and actually went to a team that was like, oh my God, I don't want to play on this team, to where people want to play on this team, where people want to win, where winning is actually encouraged, expected, and you know, well, desired, encouraged, and expected. You know, why is it people are saying, oh yeah, another 30 years? The heck was that BS? The heck was that BS? This is no, no. This is not going. It's not going to take the Detroit Lions another 30 years before they get to the point where they were right, or this last season that just got over. It's not going to take them another 30 years. It's not. This culture, this team, everything has changed on it. Everything has. You know, are they going to win the NFC North every year? No. I would love to see that happen. I would love to see them go ahead and slap Green Bay down a few pegs over and over and over and over and over again. I would love to see that happen. You know, and I think they could. You know, I want to see them become that dominant team, and I think it. I think if they could get a couple of shutdown corners, man, and another edge rusher, you're going to see and of course keep intact the team that you got right now. You know, uh, you go ahead and you know this guy could be the you know, and I think this could happen. The Lions could make this challenge. Could and I don't want to see him go to the Super Bowl and lose. I want to see him go to the Super Bowl. That's what definitely I'm here to see. This is what I want to have happen. Uh, but hey, they got to get it done. Just like Nike said, just do it. Uh, so yeah, we've been going on for almost half hour right now. I'm not seeing very many comments. But if there's anybody who wants to comment, if there's anybody who wants, I would really like to know what you guys are thinking. I know I don't have the camera on right now. I just didn't feel like having it on.
Why did you just show up now after 16 years?
Because
Sorry about the stuff in the back.
for friends and family.
But we're also at a time too when we're going to be seeing the USFL starting. So, you know, who's ready for the new combined XFL, USFL, the UF? The United Football League, I guess it's called now. Who's ready for that? You know, I don't know. Well, I do think at least for now I'm going to close down this show because I'm not getting much response. I'm going to go ahead and catch up on the combine. I will come back and sometime this weekend. Maybe when I get home after work tonight, I will have another show if things go right. But we will see you guys tomorrow. Just or later on tonight. Um, go ahead and go Detroit Lions. Go Maniac Sports. Let's just see where it's going. Thank you guys for listening to this quick and short Friday show. But this is Maniac Tim. You guys have a good one. Thank you.